YouTube. It is the evening of November 5th. I hunted this morning in the back of this property. Seen a couple small bucks cruising, and another small buck chasing a doe on the neighboring property. Got down and headed to church this morning, and then I got a picture of a shooter in here at this camera right in front of me at just before noon. Can't make it up. My little brother, whose property he hunts about 10 minutes from here, got a picture of a real good buck at 11. So they definitely were moving this morning, and midday even. But I really wanted to hunt a stand that is directly behind the camera right now, where I shot my first doe at this season. There's a bean field over there that's not cut yet, and I think that's where all these does have been going in the evening to feed. And I'm sure the bucks are following, but I got about as close as I can with a safe wind still to not blow these does out of here. So I am gonna sit in here tonight, hopefully catch one of these bucks leaving this bedding area, or coming to check these does when they go to feed, but we'll see what happens, y'all. Oh, y'all, that small buck is the only deer I've seen this evening. It's like spooky quiet in the woods right now. Squirrels are still going crazy. Probably got 10 minutes maybe of flight that I'll be able to see the shoot. So I'll stick it out and try to sneak out of here. Doubt I'll get back out before we leave for Iowa Thursday. We'll see. Well, good morning, YouTube. It is November 7th. Didn't think I'd be able to hunt again before we left for Iowa, but here I am. I was kind of planning on hunting the 9th, the morning of the 9th, that morning that we leave. You know, we usually leave in the evening at like 4 or 5 o'clock, head out to Iowa. I was gonna hunt that morning, but kind of got some stuff going on at work that I'd like to be a part of and more importantly, need to be a part of. So, talked to my supervisor and my boss, and it's not that they understand, but they get it. So, they were cool enough to let me get out this morning. Probably gonna sit as long as I can, maybe till 11, a little after 11 before I gotta get into work. But I had pictures yesterday in the daylight of real nice shooter, a smaller buck that I could probably shoot, still nice 8-point, and then after dark, a real good deer. I mean, probably the biggest deer on this property, or the biggest deer that uses this property. So all the action was on a camera over here, behind, or not behind me, but behind the camera, about 80 yards or so. So I'm just hoping that there's a hot doe in here in this bedding behind me, and that I'm gonna catch a buck coming to check her or leaving or something this morning before we have to head out to Iowa and kind of miss a lot of that prime time hunting here in Ohio for these deer. So you can tell it's a work day by all the noise here in the background, but fingers crossed we can get it done this morning. Heard that right noise, that crunch, and I looked up, see the dark body, and oh, here we go. Oh, wrong size. Freaking wind back here is doing all kind of crazy stuff. It was supposed to be west this morning. That buck's coming back. somewhere. That little bug wants to come hit that mont scrape, I feel like. Or I think. He keeps coming back. I don't know if he's catching my wind or what. It's not blowing his way. Maybe he's crossing my track when he walked in. I'm not sure. Weather-wise, I mean, next few days even, it's gonna be pretty warm for this time of year, but it's just that time to be out here. You never know what can happen, so here I am. After getting them pictures last night, early this morning, I'm like, well, I guess I'll go tomorrow morning. It's getting to be about 9 o'clock. Nothing since that small bug eventually worked off. I do, however, see a couple of does in the field next to me, a couple hundred yards away. They seem to be real calm, just feeding. I don't see any bugs out there with them, which is a little weird, but I seen 2. I lost them, but I keep glassing, keep checking. Hopefully a bug's gonna come out there and bump them this way. Again. Oh, man. I wish I had my tree saw or something with me, because I think I learned my lesson. I need to get down and cut some lanes. Now I ain't got time, because I gotta go to work. Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy. turned a little bit up in here, started coming in, and it was just never a clean shot. Wow. Well, it's a little bit after 10:30 now. It's gonna sit till around 11. The small buck right here. Now that's what I have the stand set up for. God. Man. There's real strong trails coming and going from over my left shoulder up into this big, thick bedding and then out toward this bed corner, which is directly behind the camera where that other camera's at. Now that small buck, he walked straight down this creek, which really isn't even a creek, it's more or less just like a drainage from the pond, but he walked right down it perfectly. And now he's going out into the field and walking up the field edge, going that way away from me. So it's like, I don't know what to think. Do I move this stand closer to the corner where my trail camera's at, and I had them pictures of them big bucks in the day, which would also be closer to that back trail that big one has walked on me twice now? Or do I leave it here and just try to cut lane sometime when I get the chance? So tough. But that's why you sit as long as you can this time of year, that's for sure. I mean, it's been a really slow morning. Nothing. Now it's almost 11, and then boom, 2 bucks, boom, back to back. Man, I don't know what to do. I need to change something about this setup, that's for sure. But I know I probably didn't get that big buck on camera too good, because I was really looking hard for a hole to shoot. There's holes to shoot in, but then there's a little branch, a little twig that you didn't see the first time. Man. Well, I highly doubt I will get a crack at anything in the next few minutes before I pack her up. Definitely not all I wanted the hunt to go, but man, can't complain. Kick myself in the butt for being an idiot. It's about all I can do. It's probably be my last hunt before Iowa. Well, no, this is my last hunt before Iowa. There's just no way I'll be able to get off work, but if anything else happens, I'll fire the camera back up and try to get it on film. But if not, thank you guys for watching, and we'll get back to this deer hunt stuff when I get back here in a week and a half.